Hi everyone, let's solve the problem in quadratic equation. Identify the focus, directrix, and axis of symmetry of the parabola and graph the equation y equals 1/8 x squared. So the standard equation of a parabola is y equals 1 over 4p x squared. So the coefficient of x squared is 1 over 4p. And the coefficient of the given equation is 1 over 8. Since they have the same variable, x squared and x squared, we can determine that 1/8 is equal to 1 over 4p. Since the numerator are both 1, so 8 would be equal to 4p. So to solve for the value of p, we'll have 4p equals 8. So now we have to solve for p. So we have to divide 4p by 4 and 8 by 4. So divide by 4. So now 4p divided by 4 would be p, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So our p is 2. The p is the distance from the vertex to the focus. So now, since we knew the value of p and the x is 0, so now we have the focus is at 0, 2, and our directrix is the -2, because p is 2, so the directrix is -p, so y equals -2. So the directrix, the line, touches the y is equal to -2. And the vertex is at 0, 0. Now we can find the axis of symmetry is the vertical line of the directrix. It's the perpendicular line. So the vertical line that divides the parabola in half is your axis of symmetry. And that touches the x-axis. So x is equal to 0. It touches the 0 in the x-axis. So now to graph the parabola, we have to assign values of x. So we have to use this equation and assign value of x. So if we assign the value of x as 1, so our y would be f of 1 is equals to 1 over 4 times the p, it's 2, so 1 over 4 times 2 gives us 1 over 8, and x squared, so 1 squared times 1 over 8 will still 1 over 8. And let's assign f of 2, or if our x is equal to 2, so 1 over 8 times 2 squared, so that's 4. So 4 times 1 divided by 8 will give us 1/2. So let's assign x is equal to 3. So we have f of 3 is 1 over 8 times 3 squared. So we square the x. So 3 times 3 is 9 times 1 divided by 8 will give us 9 over 8 or 1 and 1/8. So we can put 1 and 1 over 8. 1 and 1/8. Okay. Now let's find another value of x. You can assign as many x as you want, but usually you can assign 2x and then just reflect the x, the another x. So this it will be, so let's put f of 4. So if our x is 4, so 1 over 4 times, this is 2. Our p is 2. So 1 over 8 times 4 squared. So 4 squared is 16 times 1. So 16 divided by 8 equals 2. So now you can have a table for the x value. So your origin is here. So positive and negative 1. Positive and negative 1. Your y would gives us 1/8. Okay, now plus or minus 2, our y will be 1/2. Plus or minus 3, our y would be 1 and 1/8. Plus or minus 4, our y will be equal to 2. So having this table, we can graph So let's graph 1/8 x squared. So here's the graph of y equals 1/8 x squared. So when x is 0, y is 0. So this is the origin. When x is negative 1, your y is 1/8. And when x is positive 1, your y is 1/8. When x is positive 2, y is 1/2. When it's negative 2, y is also 1/2. When it's negative 3, it's 1 and 1/8. Positive 3 is also 1 and 1/8. And when it's 4, it's y is 2. Negative 4, y is also 2. So the focus would be here. 0. So the focus is at 0, 2. The directrix is y equals negative 2. And the axis of symmetry is x equals 0. The axis of symmetry and directrix, and we have vertex and a focus. So that's the graph of y equals 1/8 x squared. Thank you for watching. Mahalo.